this? What is that? After a year, the shop is finally coming together, but the office could use some work. We did a little bit of remodeling, but this back part, it just looks terrible. This is Tyler, our video editor's desk setup, and then our new guy, Chris, is in the cubicle next to it. These cubes were super expensive back in the day. They're old, they're shitty, nobody likes them, so we're gonna get rid of them. Here's the kicker though. I've got a crazy busy week, so I can't be in the shop very much, so I'm giving the guys $3,000, the flooring, and the paint to redo this whole office however they want. Only thing is, they have to be done by 5 p.m. on Friday. Here you go, boys.
I've been here for almost a year now, and it is a little dingy, a little beat up, it doesn't function well, the monitors aren't set up great, all the camera stuff up here is just absolutely scattered, and then just a bunch of leftover stuff from the Cricut that we barely use. So we're gonna solve all of these problems. We're gonna add a bunch of storage up against this wall over here, make a plywood desk for this back wall with a sit stand. Should be awesome. Hopefully you're really inspired to work really hard on videos for you guys with this cool new office that we'll have. Let's see what Chris has in store for his plans.
I think what we're gonna end up doing from my side is a lot like Tyler's. We're gonna have a big long stretch of desk. I'm gonna have some shelving over on this wall for the 3D printers and filament. And on this wall, we're gonna do a nice vertical slat wall to just make it look really good. So one thing we gotta figure out is how to cover up this hole for the breaker box with the vertical slat so you can't tell it's there. I don't know, we gotta figure out how to do this in 4 days with building all the furniture we gotta build. Fingers crossed we can do this.
Alright guys, so it took us about 2 hours to clear everything out of here. We got the nailer strips, we got everything out the baseboards. So now it's time for us to figure out exactly what we're building in here. So we're gonna have to sit down, design.
And while Chris designs the layout of this room, I went ahead and painted all the walls white, and then we made a quick trip to Home Depot to get some materials for this project.
About 3 sheets of plywood, 5 16-foot pieces of trim, a paint, a couple paintbrushes, and we're out $444 on this trip. It's our 3rd trip to Home Depot. And we made 2 orders off Amazon. Budget's quickly dwindling. Might have to get fold-up chairs. Painted this last wall here. We're gonna do vertical slats on this, so it's gonna be pretty cool. And then I came up with a brilliant idea. So if you guys have ever watched the channel Unnecessary Inventions and seen the fruit punch water fountain he made for David Dobrik's house, it's pretty freaking cool. Chris happened to stumble across a used water fountain on Craigslist, and it's the old school one from when you're in grade school. So we're gonna use, and we're gonna jerry-rig it together, make it pump fruit punch or bourbon. We have to go pick this up today, tomorrow. Meanwhile, still doing all the other stuff that we're doing. We'll figure it out.
It's gonna be tight, but we'll make it happen.
We are in do or die time, so we got to keep going. I have got to start ripping down all this plywood into the slats for the wall. We just got to keep chugging along. There's so much to do, and we're running out of time. John put us on a time constraint, so we got to make sure we hit it.
It's about 7 o'clock. I just got off my last call. You gotta love this. They're all still here, getting after it. I'm out of here, boys. Good luck tonight. Be safe. All right, so it's about 10:30 on Wednesday morning. The guys have been here for a little bit now. Let's see how they're doing. Hello, boys. Tyler looks great. This is going well, huh?
Yeah.
A lot of progress. Looks pretty much exactly as it did the other day. You guys at least have a design ready to go?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Is that good or bad? I can't tell.
Me neither. Well, no wonder nothing's done. How much time did this take you? That's awesome.
Like an hour?
What? You're a liar. Plywood?
Yeah, so we're using plywood for everything because we were in a time constraint and we didn't have the material in-house. It didn't need to be like filled with epoxy, so.
Gotcha. Budget, how's that sucker looking right now?
It's strong.
It's strong. Well, I gotta hop on another call. That's looking awesome. Looks nothing like that, so good luck, boys.
Decided to add another thing to our laundry list that we need to do, which is painting the ceiling black, which we all agree will look really good, so we're gonna take the time to do it. So our plywood just got here to build the cabinets and our desks, so we're gonna unload that, and I'm gonna start ripping it all apart and start assembling stuff. So a good tip to remember when you're breaking down your sheet goods for a project is I'm keeping these 2 panels that I know are the same exact length because I cut them to the same length before I ripped them in half, and I marked them both so that they stay together. We know that these are gonna stay together, so say on the next ones that I break down for the other top, if I'm off like 1/8 of an inch or whatever, we're not mixing those 2 up and make a headache down the road for us to have to clean up the edge and all that. So I've decided what faces I want to spray black for the inside of the cubbies. In the words of the great John Malecki, let us spray, right? I feel like I'm too new to say that.
Spent 2 hours rolling this whole ceiling, and it looks like that. And John said, hey, let's use this really cool construction sprayer we have. It'll take 5 minutes. It's not sucking up any paint. There we go! Woo! That is so much easier.
You're welcome. Put on a mask and go crush it.
Are you ready to do this?
I guess. Remember, I'm the guy that wanted to spray this in the first place. I just want to spray it and it have it be over with.
Real slow. It looks good, doesn't it?
Good job, Lou. You guys like your shiny new toy? It's beautiful.
So now that I'm finished lacquering everything with the black lacquer, I'm gonna go ahead and drill the pocket holes into the panels that I need to assemble it, and then assemble it. Wow, those are pretty lined up for not measuring.
How's morale at the end of day 3?
Good. I mean, we're in a good spot. Lou's been helping us kick ass.
Back panel on?
No.
Nah.
We were like, oh, we could spend money for a back panel, or we could just not put a back panel.
One down.
One to go.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Good job, man.
That's all you. It's day 4. It looks like we did nothing.
And like every DIY project, they never go as planned, but Lou was nice enough to help us out doing the flooring. Meanwhile, Chris and I put the last cubby together off camera.
Sweet. That's the last piece. Floor is done. We're gonna put the trim in, and then we're gonna put the desks together.
So now that this is all laminated together and screwed together, we planed the edge band down to the same thickness. Now we're going to attach to the side, and this is just something quick and dirty since we were like down to a time constraint and a budget. And then so I'm gonna glue this on, leave a little bit of an overhang on both sides, and come back with a flush trim and clean it up. It's not good, but we called in the big guns. He's giving us some tips so we can stop f***ing stuff up like that.
It's good. Oh, no, it's not good.
It's not good. Some CA glue.
Yeah.
That's fine. This is what I was trying to avoid having to do.
What's material?
Tons of woodwork.
I don't know. So we'll get this down close enough to where we don't have a huge overhang so we can go back with the router and clean it up and don't have to worry about the tear out. Hopefully. Keep going. Thank you.
Children.
Thanks, Dad.
Tried some hand planing on this thing for the first time ever. It's not as easy as it looks on the internet. Chris said it would take 15 minutes to veneer this. It's been over 2 hours. It's 5:59 on Thursday. We just finished our 2 desks, edge banding them, but we decided that we want to veneer the tops. And we have till tomorrow at 5 p.m. to get this done. So we have to cut down the desks in order to use a 2x8 foot sheet of veneer because it's the only one we could find in the area that we can get tomorrow with adhesive backing on it. We have until tomorrow at 5 p.m. So hopefully we're done before midnight. The last piece.
Pretty squirrely on that. Damn, son.
Day 4, and it is 7:50. All right, we're leaving here at 8 o'clock, coming back at 8:30. Yeah. So if you guys remember the video we did the ping pong and the pendulum painting, we're commandeering the test one.
Looks great.
Now we can't see the hideous box anymore.
Right? Looks baller.
All right, see you tomorrow.
Good work, man.
We're going to veneer the tops of our desks. We weren't exactly happy with the fit and finish of the edge banding. This is like the nerve-wracking part because if you get a bubble in this stuff, you're kind of SOL. We are panicking. They could see that without that. I'm terrified. I don't know what I'm doing. I lied on everything on my Home Depot sign.
Hold up. You went and got cherry f***ing
That's all we had 2 of.
Could have got non-sticky back and used contact cement and done it just as fast. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, careful, careful. No. Oh, dude. No. She's stuck.
Crack.
Yeah.
Cracked. Yeah, it did on the edge
Cracked
here
on.
too, but
I don't know how to get that guy out. They get a split on us all the way up here. Damn, all the way at the edge too. Oh, right there.
Okay. Let me go like this. Right?
Yep.
And then as you push, you get consistency across. Now you're already past it, and you're gonna have to try and live with it.
That's not good, but we're gonna have to use it at this point.
Chris is over there in the background working on the last desktop veneer. We're gonna hurry up. We gotta finish our secret plan, put the desks on these, and then move everything back in the room. It's 2:06, run out of time. 2 hours for those to try before we have to put them in the room, put them on the desks, and then put everything else in there. It's coming down to the wire.
They look good though.
I'm tired.
Good job.
We're almost there. We just moved the bigger stuff in. So we got the water fountain. This is supposed to be the secret thing. We thought there might be a pump in it already.
So let's try to get the pump hooked up to this, see if we're forcing water and if it'll come out. It's meant for one of these 5-gallon jugs that we have over there.
It's in the water.
Hit the switch.
Is it sucking down water? I think it is.
I don't know, it's hard to tell. Oh my God!
Yeah.
No way, it works. Oh shit! Okay, we're leaking out the bottom now. Oh.
Look like I peed myself.
We just need to tighten up the bolts on this thing and get rid of the leaks. We were trying to get the plastic tubing to fit onto this, and we bought these couplers.
Yeah, we bought these.
And then we're like, well, where does this go? Maybe we can just bypass this.
That is the exact same size as the hose that runs from the pump we bought.
We didn't really need to do anything at all, besides take this piece off.
Oh my God. Is it leaking? Oh, it's okay.
It's leaking?
It's not leaking. That's the drain. That's the drain.
Dude, we did it though. Like that was the hard part to figure out. Now all we have to figure out is just a bucket underneath it. All right, so we just assembled the sit stand desk. We attached the top that we just made.
Okay, that works. It's cool.
Pretty sick.
Big difference, right?
Oh yeah.
Stayed in budget somehow.
I'm just worried if it's done. This? What is that? There's no water. Is it a Hawaiian punch?
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
It's cold.
I mean, it tastes like shit, but we'll definitely get that fixed. That's awesome.
We need to make like a new.
This place looks sick.
For it.
You guys did a killer job. Needs a couple more touches, I think, but for the most part, way better space. Now that this B-roll sequence is over, get back to work, because this shit costs way too much money still. So, see you guys.